sunny morning, which is really rather nice. It's still damp, which means that the wind is a bit chilling. It's cold enough to be able to see my breath, so but it's still a really nice morning, so I thought I'd come out in this lovely sunshine and cut down a couple of the raspberry plants. These are autumn fruiting raspberries, and they need cutting down late winter or early spring, and then they send up new shoots from below the ground. I can already see some new shoots growing here and here, so that's good. Clear sign it's made it through the winter. Because those are quite spiky stems and quite woody, I'm going to use the secateurs and chop them up a little bit as they go into the compost heap. This is really not the most exciting job to do, but it's worth chopping them up a bit because it helps them to break down faster, and even if they haven't fully broken down, you've then only got short bits, woody bits in your compost, as opposed to great big long sticks. Mr. J read an article not very long ago that said if you leave some of the stems of autumn fruiting raspberries, they will regrow this year and will fruit earlier than the stems that have been cut to the ground. So effectively you can have 2 crops of raspberries on your plants. Now, I haven't heard this one before, but it's got to be worth a try, surely. So what I'm going to do is, when I get to the big raspberry bed down at the end of the garden, I'm going to cut half of them down to the ground as I normally would, and the other half I'm not going to leave full height, but I'm going to cut back by about halves, a foot to 18 inches, something like that, and see whether we get an early crop of raspberries as well as a later crop. That would be so good if we did. That would just be, it would be great to have a double crop. Now obviously it's not going to be double in volume, it's just going to be split over two times, but you know, having earlier raspberries, yeah, that would be really nice. Now the other thing I've got the all gold, or possibly they're called full gold, I can't remember, but some golden raspberries that I bought in late autumn last year, and those were bare rooted plants, and when they came I put them into large pots of compost. So they have overwintered just outside the greenhouse, tucked away in what I thought would be a less windy spot, although you know, when we had the easterly winds, they unfortunately they did get a bit battered, but so they've been there, and they need to get planted into raised bed number 1. Now I number the raised beds so that I can identify what I've grown in which one which year, but the first raised bed, as you come through into into the vegetable garden. Well, it's a fruit and vegetable garden, but into the raised bed garden, kitchen garden. There's an awful lot of names for it, but into what I'm going to just call the annual vegetable garden. The first 4 beds are no longer going to be annuals. They are going to be soft fruits, and they'll be perennials. It's exciting. I'm getting more and more excited by this prospect of this year. Now I'm actually out starting to do little bits and pieces, and now the sun is doing its thing. This is so lovely, but today is not a day just for worshipping the sun. Today is a bit of a doing day. I don't want to do masses, but I do want to get some of the raspberries cut back. I want to go and check on the raspberries in pots. I might even just bring those over and place them into the bed where I want them to be. That might be enough for today, because I've still got quite a lot to get sorted inside. All the cooking-y bits left over from yesterday that need doing. So let's see how we get on. So I've taken the ones in this row nearest you down to the ground, and these are the ones that I'm leaving to see if they will fruit earlier in the year. And the reason I've done it that way round is that the sun comes up over there and goes round, and in the summer and late summer goes down over there. And what I don't want is for the taller plants to be casting a shadow onto the ones that are coming up from under the ground. So this way round, these will grow taller, but they shouldn't. The shadow shouldn't cast a shadow and prevent these ones from ripening. It's a good experiment. I'm really excited to see what happens. Well, I've done about an hour, and I think it's time to go inside and have a cuppa. Now I've come back out after my cup of tea. The wind has really picked up, so I'm probably at the end of where I'm going to get to today. But that's okay, it's been a good start, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how the raspberries get on later this year. And so, wherever you are in the world and whatever you've got planned for today, I hope it's a good one. And I also hope you can join me again tomorrow.